afternoon. Welcome wherever you are in the world. It's Sunday morning here in the UK. And I just thought I'd jump on and do a little members Q&A. I haven't said that I'm going live, but I am. George has got a driving lesson, so I'm up, I'm about, and I'm ready. And I've got some cards. So I thought I'd just jump on and say hi to everyone and see how everyone's doing on this Sunday morning. And, let's make it easy like a Sunday morning and just spend some time together and relax. So whether you're watching this in real time or you're watching this later, hello, sending you so much love. So let's do some cards. Now, I've got one person in right now. I know I haven't announced this, but welcome. Thank you for being here. 2 of you are in here. So if you have got any questions you want to ask me, that's what I'm here for. I'm probably going to be on here for about an hour. You can ask me about career, twin flames, anything you want. Okay, anything you want. Just give me a thumbs up because obviously I'm here for you and you're here for me. So let's see then. Before anyone's jumping, I've got no one in at the moment asking me questions. So I'm going to pull a card for everyone. Here we go. Wow. So this morning then, on this Super Sunday, we've got Lord Ganesh coming through. So Lord Ganesh is bringing in infinite abundance. Now, this really resonates with the divine feminine message that I shared earlier today, because that message is all about the buffalo bringing in power. And Lord Ganesh removes obstacles. He moves obstacles out of the way. He clears the way. He makes room for the new. And he says obstacles are being removed. So this is a huge sign that things are moving forward for you. The obstacles are being removed and spiritual support and connections are increasing. So you have all the spiritual support that you need. You have all the connections you need right now to move things forward for you and to bring in what you want. So great sign with Lord Ganesh coming in, especially today as we prepare for a brand new week, that things are moving forward. Very powerful. Got no one in the chat yet, guys. Does anyone want a question answering? Got 5, 6 of you watching, but does anyone want a question answering right now? Okay. Usually I get questions straight away when I'm live. So let's do a question. If any of you watching have got something in your mind, this is going to answer your question. We've got hope, love and acceptance. So when you love yourself and the journey and you love your life and you accept things as they are, things move forward. So this is a journey, this unconditional love, this twin flame journey is a journey of acceptance, accepting the self, accepting the now and focusing on love. It says love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So this love is yours. It's yours. It belongs to you. Your twin flame is part of you. All you have to do is choose loving thoughts about this journey to move it forward. And this is really powerful because yesterday I shared that little quick Q&A with Archangel Michael, and that really resonates with what his message is. He's saying positive thoughts create positive results, and that's what this is. Choose loving thoughts. Choose to feel at peace with your journey. Choose to feel love and power for your twin. Choose to know that this is yours and you deserve this. And when you recognize who you are, you know that nobody compares to you and that you are enough and you are deserving of love and you are special. Very beautiful. Hey, Caroline, sending you so much love. Been waiting for questions. I've just jumped on. I was going to do some tarot series and record some tarot series, but my phone needs charging, so I can't do that yet. So I'm here and I just thought if anyone's got any questions you want answering, George is on a driving lesson. I've got a little bit of time. So if you want questions answering, just pop them in the chat for me. Hey, Alpedia, sending you so much love. Good morning, Angela, sending you so much love. So we've just had 2 powerful cards coming out. We had I've put them back in. Where have I put? There we go. Hope and acceptance coming through. Love, hope and acceptance, and Lord Ganesh. So I just pulled 2 cards for everyone and those came out. So have you got any questions you want answering? Here we go. They're coming in now. Wonderful. So I've got Caroline, anything you need to know. So definitely that Lord Ganesh is removing obstacles and things are moving forward, but we've got Mother Mary and Kuan Yin for you. Wow. Caroline, look how powerful. So Mother Mary all around you right now, and Kuan Yin helping you to have compassion and hold love in your heart. And the message says, choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved and offer a helping hand. So I feel right now that you're working on service, you're focusing on love, compassion, empathy, focusing on the journey and what the journey is. And Mother Mary is helping you to feel at peace with that. And that really resonates with the messages that I've just shared about hope and acceptance and love. So Mother Mary's saying to you, let go of the need to be right, or let go of the need to control things, which is what we're all doing. Choose peace, mother healing as possible at this time. So I feel your mum may be around you, guiding you and, from the higher self. And this is really powerful that you've got these beautiful warrior ladies around you showing you your truth. So I feel this is a big message for you, that you are in that energy of service and power. And the angels are showing you that you can be, do and have whatever you dream about with the power of love. So Mother Mary, connect with her and she will help you to feel more at peace with things. And Kuan Yin is going to help you to give care with compassion. So definitely feel compassion is the key, not only within your journey, but for where you are right now, working on service. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Angela. Good morning, everyone. Hope you have a nice day. Sending you so much love. We've got Alpedia. May I know the current messages from my twin Timothy? So what does Timothy want to say to you, Alpedia? I'm going to use the DM confessions for you. So what does your twin want to say to you? Okay, here we go. I sense your anger and resentment. So there could have been some anger and resentment between, this connection that's been healed right now. He's saying, I mirror your fears and I need you to release these so I can too and come back into your life. So Alpedia, there's definitely fear being released, healing, things that you are mirroring to each other. So there's a lot of mirror work going on right now. And he's saying, I want to release these. Can we release these to move forward? And this really resonates with forgiveness energy and healing. So I feel that you've been healing any anger and resentment, not necessarily anger towards your twin, but more anger about the situation, frustration, that kind of energy where, you're letting go of the need for things now, or trying to understand why things have happened the way they have. So a lot of healing going on. Okay, between you to bring you back together. And he's saying to you, I want to come back into your life. So he's also saying, I don't know if I can meet your expectations. So I definitely feel that there's healing around the expectation of it, of how it's going to be, when it's going to be. And we have to release all of that and just be in the energy where we're allowing it to flow and things are making sense. And, we are in the energy of love. And for those two messages to come out from the other deck, hope and love and compassion and kindness and positive thoughts create positive results. I really feel that's where you are right now. So release any fears or anything that's causing frustration or any anger or resentment and heal them in the knowingness that this is real, that just be in the energy of the now and don't expect too much from your twin, and that will move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Margot, Margaret, welcome, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful Liz. We got Angela, can I have a message from my DM? Nico, thank you so much. So what does Nico want to say to you? What does Nico want to say to you for Angela? Here we go. So he's saying to you, I feel selfish not giving you time, energy and attention that you crave. So he does feel that, he's the one making a few mistakes right now, even though there are no mistakes. In spiritual truth. So, if you've been thinking that he's busy with himself, he's being selfish. I don't feel that you feel he's selfish, but the energy he's bringing through is, I'm trying, to heal this connection so I can be what you want me to be. Saying, I don't mean to seem as selfish, because I feel that's a core wound he's healing. You don't think he's selfish, but that's what he is healing. And he's saying, I want to give you the time, energy and attention you deserve. And that what you crave. I'm just struggling right now. So he's feeling a bit selfish because, he does need to process a few things right now. And things need to make a bit more sense to him before he can move it forward. So what else do we need to know? He's saying, my heart is telling me to just do it because you feel like home to me. So he knows what he has to do. And I feel that he's taking a bit of time to process how he's feeling. They give me a block in the throat. So he may not be able to express himself at this moment, but he wants to be able to give you the time, the energy, and the attention that you not only crave from him, but that you deserve from him. And he's saying, give me time. My heart's telling me to do it. You feel like home to me. You are my home. I just need a little bit of time. So, release any feelings of selfishness. I don't feel you're holding on to that, but that's what he's worrying about, that you may think he's selfish, and he's kind of letting you know he isn't. And this really resonates with the energy where the masculines are right now, because their hearts are telling them to just do it, but they just need a little bit more time. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, is it Ben there? Welcome, honey. Hi, Liz. Can I please have guidance for the journey? Okay. On the donations, thank you if you are donating. You don't need to because you're members, but it's kind of squashed up a little bit. So I can just about read the name, but luckily the questions are all in full font. So we just pick these cards up. Just throwing all the cards on the floor there, okay? So can I please have some guidance for my journey? So let's use the Keepers of Light deck. What do we need to know? Jumping out the deck for you, wow. So the message for you is we've got bridged inner strength. So you're being given all the strength you need right now to move things forward. It says move back to wholeness and recognize that you have the power. So that's what you're being shown right now, Ben, that you have the power and you have the strength inside you to move this forward and to be, do, and have whatever you desire. And we've also got Melchizedek, higher learning. And I feel this is like a wizard, a big wizard kind of showing you that you are powerful, that you are a creator. So if I was tapping in with this as an angel, I would see this as Archangel Raziel, or even God or Jesus energy coming into your life, saying to you, you are a creator of your reality. You have learned from the experience. So everything you've been going through, you've been learning from. It says more inner study is now required for further progress. So inner study is about reflection, meditation, healing, and going within. You've also got Joan of Arc. So you are a warrior. This is the voice of truth. It says stand strong, focus on your purpose, and release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So I actually feel this is what your twin flame is going through right now. Releasing any fear of what will happen when they speak their truth, whether that's in their own life, with the karmic situations, people around being judged. So your person wants to speak to you and open up to you and become a warrior on this journey. So I feel this is a big sign of movement in your connection. We've also got Diana, focused intention. So this is the energy of the archer, having that focus on what you want, that vision of what you want, and releasing fear around it. Thank you for giving me fear, so that you keep focused and determined no matter what. And it says, think about what you desire. Set your sights high and expect the best possible outcome. And yesterday, Archangel Michael said, positive thoughts create positive results. So keep your vibration high, your expectations high, but don't expect it to happen a certain way. And that's the difference. There's difference within words. So you could say, well, I expect it to happen. And it means two things. Expect it to happen as in I know it's going to happen, without a doubt. But you don't worry about the how or the when. And that way you don't get disappointed by your own expectations. And you're becoming into this increased awareness with Buddha. And Buddha is obviously helping you to be in the now and to feel at peace and to feel alive and to enjoy the moment. But Buddha is saying you have a deep connection. So trust that inner voice. Trust what you know to be real, because that's the truth, from the heart. And we've got the sacred self. So you're being reminded that this is a journey of learning and growing within yourself. It says unleash your spirit, express your gifts, and dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So what I really feel for you right now is that you are learning who you are and how this journey affects you and how you can raise your vibration high, no matter what's going on, no matter what's happening with communication, what is or isn't being said. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Margaret, welcome. I have not been speaking to my DM. It's been so much drama because of another girl. So obviously if there's someone else involved, sometimes it's best to let them get on with what they're doing and you focus on yourself and raising your vibration, because then the masculines always realize, what am I doing? that person, which is you, is my home. They just sometimes go round the kind of reeking, they go the long way round to the understanding of that. So can you give me a message from him, and is he going to contact me again? Well, it's never over with twin flames. So of course he's going to contact you again. He's just clearly learning something right now from this person. So I read every word you've written to me more than once, and feels like he wants to spit something out. Okay, the angels channel through my physical body too. So feels like he has something he needs to say, but it's in there right now. And he's saying, I read every word you've written to me more than once. So he's actually concentrating, even though he's messing around with some other girl in your mind. Okay, that's how you're seeing it. He's looking at your words. Okay, I read every word you've written to me more than once. So you've written in words that have made him think and become who he is. And the masculine sometimes experience other relationships or other connections or other flirts because it gives them something they need in that moment. And that could be a boost of ego or some confidence builder to be able to move to you. And I know it sounds strange, but this is a journey of growth and learning. So what does he want to say to you? It's never about the other person. It's about you and him, or you and them, okay? That's what matters, not what other people are around. And he's saying, I can still feel you. So he's letting you know, regardless of who he's with, where he is, what he's doing, he can still feel you. And he reads every word that you've written to him more than once. So he feels like he's coming to terms with something right now in his life. He wants to spit something out to you. So yes, he's going to contact you. It'll just be in divine time. There's some healing happening right now and the earth connection. So he feels this connection with you on the earth, and he's trying to understand what that is. And he may be dealing with that through a karmic partner. Okay, and I'm not actually feeling anything serious is going on with this person. He's saying there's been so much drama because of another girl. I feel that girl is teaching him that you are the one. And it says, be mindful of the planet, come back to earth and stay grounded. So this is a message for you to remain grounded. Sometimes we go off in our own head, especially when there's someone else involved. We worry and we stress and we go into fear. And we think, is it over? Has he moved on? What's going on? But we have to ground ourselves and come into the now. And you're being reminded that you've come into this earth plane and this earth body to learn lessons, to remember who you are. And Hilarion, connected with Archangel Raphael, is saying, there's a healing here. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So right now, focus on you. And everything happens for a reason. So you're being guided right now to give back to you so you can help others. When we are going through fear or drama or struggle, it's always a sign to give back to ourselves so we can share our light with the world. So let him deal with what he's dealing with. Let him miss you. Let him think about you because he already is. He's saying, I can still feel you and I've been rereading your messages. So let him do what he's doing. You focus on you, replenish your batteries right now, replenish your light, and then the way will be made clear. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Susan. Good morning, Liz. Can I please have a card from my twin? Of course you can. What does your masculine want to say to you? If you are glad I'm live, guys, give me a thumbs up. Got 37 watching, only 8 likes there. So Sunday morning, just sort of jump on and say hello to everyone. So Susan, your masculine is saying, when we connect in a sexy way, it's so intense I run because I feel myself falling deeper in love. So he's saying to you, he's deeply in love with you. And the intensity of the connection, especially the physical connection, drives him a bit wild. Okay, he's saying it's so intense I run because I feel myself falling deeper in love. So right now he's falling very deeply in love with you. And he's already in love with you. But he's falling even deeper in love with you. He's trying to work out what that means. And when you're connecting in a sensual way, whether that's in a dream, whether he's allowing himself to feel that with you or you are actually connecting physically, it scares him a little bit. So he's saying to you, I'm trying to deal with what this connection is. So he's coming to terms with the intensity of it. And a lot of the masculines get scared by that, the intensity of it. So we've got, wow, this is Dharma unfolding for you. So this message is about everything working out in divine time. It says, remember that you are on a path. You know, you're on a path to union. It's not about union, it's about the journey to it and everything you learn. It says, take one step at a time to happiness. So your masculine doesn't want to rush anything. You know, he doesn't want to rush into things. He's holding himself back a little bit because he wants it to be right. He wants to be available and able to give everything to you. So he's saying, I'm taking it one step at a time so that we can have our divine happiness. And happiness is the key, and you are his happiness. So he's saying, remember, this is a pathway. So you're being asked to remember that. You know, he's just finding it a little bit intense right now. So give him the time. I hope that helps, okay? Grizel, welcome to the family, honey. Hi, beautiful Liz. I would love any messages from my beloved twin soul, David. So what does David want to say to you? What does David want to say to you? Here we go. He's saying, lying was easier for me than telling you the truth. So if he has held his feelings back or not being honest about things, it just was easier at the time, okay? He knows that when he has to tell the truth, he has to face his fears and his emotions. And I don't feel this is a big lie. You know, whenever this card comes out, it's not like he's been lying to you about things. He's just been maybe not opening up as much as he could, or hiding his feelings a little bit, and, you know, not being open and honest with the world. And he's saying, it was just easier for me than telling the truth. So that means, you know, he was kind of in his comfort zone a little bit. So let's get to clarify that. What else does he want to say? Okay, I've got 3 cards coming out here. He's saying, I have so many fantasies to play out with you. When can we begin? So he is fantasizing about you in the future. And he's saying, when can we begin? So he's letting you know he wants to begin again. He wants to make things happen, and he wants to make it more light-hearted when you're together. I get insecure when it comes to you. I'm nervous and overwhelmed in your presence. And, you know, the masculines are like this. You know, a lot like we've just spoke about how intense it is they run. I get insecure when it comes to you. So I don't feel he's insecure when he's with anyone else. Okay, it's when he's with you, because you make him face himself. And that's why he's saying it was easier than telling the truth, because you make me face myself. You're my perfect mirror. I'm nervous and overwhelmed in your presence. So if he acts a bit strange around you, that's why. You know, sometimes the masculines come across very self-assured and confident, but inside they're like nervous children. You know, they're like nervous teenagers, because they want to show you their truth and who they are, but there's also that fear of being hurt. And he's saying, I will always love you no matter what happens. So no matter what. And, you know, whenever he hurts you, or he has hurt you in the past, I feel he's overcoming this now. He doesn't want to hurt you, and they never want to hurt the feminine. You know, they don't do it on purpose. And we get sidetracked sometimes thinking, well, he's doing it on purpose. You know, he's doing it because he doesn't love me or care, but that's not true. It's because he loves and cares too much, and, you know, he hides that part of his heart. And that's what he's saying. I get nervous and insecure. I'm afraid of being hurt, and I'll always love you no matter what happens. So no matter what, he's going to love you. So I feel there's also that insecurity there about you wanting him, you know, and being, it's like he's saying, am I good enough for you? And he's healing that within himself. So trust that everything's going to be okay. And you've got Archangel Michael. Trust in heaven. And that's what he's saying. Trust that everything's going to be okay. You are safe. The angels stand close to you. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So a miracle is going to come into your connection. And if you've been seeing bees, that's a big sign of that too. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Lizzie, sending you love. Let's move it up a little bit. Ames, we got hi. Yes, thanks, Lizzie. How are you? I think you're talking to the other Lizzie, not me. I'm good though, thank you. You're very welcome, Lizzie. Sending you so much love. We just move the chat up slow. We're having it easy like a Sunday morning today. We got beautiful Laura Marto there. Hi, Liz. Any messages from my DM? He is opening up. That's really great news. Let's use the Moonology Manifesting deck for you. So what's happening? What do we need to know, please, angels? What's happening with Laura's masculine? What's happening with the connection? What do we need to know? We've got full moon in Aquarius. Be real. Wow. So what this is saying to you is, since the Aquarius energy, okay, because we're in Pisces energy now, he's being more open to this connection. and he's been more real with you, with himself. So it's like I feel that you've been able to be the real you as well. And, you always are the real you. You're always authentic. But it feels like there's been a big weight lifted. And they're giving me fear. So a lot of fear has been released since, the Aquarius energy came in. And as we've moved into this Pisces energy, around that full moon in Leo as well, you can see there, it's like he's filling his cup up. So he's been more in his own energy. He's been giving himself what he needs because you've been giving him what he needs too. That could be space, time, room, love and light, power, compassion, understanding. So he's definitely going through a big cleanse right now. It's like he's got more to give because he's been more real, not only with you, but with himself and with others. So he's definitely going through a huge transformation here. For the connection, we've got step up and lead, attuned to the divine. So you're both attuning to the divine, which means you're more in your power. You're connecting with heaven and the angels, and that's what you do anyway. But that's moving you into this energy where you're stepping up to lead. And again, we've got new moon in Pisces there. We've just experienced that. So this is showing you that you're more attuned with the divine, and now you're ready to step up and lead. So we got Capricorn energy there. So it feels like, this energy, since kind of the new year, since especially when the water tiger came in. But I'm definitely feeling December to now, there's been big shifts and changes with him and within your connection. So things are moving forward. He wants to step up and lead. So what else does he want to say to you right now? He's saying to you, I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions, and I don't know how I feel anymore, but you inspire me. So I feel that this is, he doesn't know how he feels about his life anymore and the things he's doing, because he's feeling consequences, because he's been real, he's been authentic, he's been himself, and you've inspired him all along the way. So he's ready for a big change. He said, I don't know how I feel about my life anymore. I don't know how I feel about what I'm doing anymore. So he's definitely moving forward because he wants to change his life, and he's showing that to you, and you inspire that. So keep being real, keep being you, because that's working right now for the connection. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia Punch, welcome, beautiful. Hi, Liz. Can you please give me a message from my twin sending love from Ireland? Send you so much love. So what does your twin want to say to you? Jumping out the deck. So he's saying, how could you still love me after all I've done? So definitely feels pained and, guilty over the things he's done and the way he's behaved and the way he's treated you. He's apologising for that. And is it possible to forgive and forget? So he definitely wants to come forward and apologise. He wants to begin again. He wants to wipe the slate clean. Is it possible to forgive and forget? So whatever's happened, he wants you to forgive him. It's very powerful. So what do the angels want to say about this? Here we go. So we've got awakening, presence, downloads and understanding. So he's definitely going through an awakening, and he's aware of this presence, who you are. They're giving me the I am presence. So he's more in tune with who he is, and he's receiving downloads and understanding about this connection. He says truth is being revealed. So he's starting to realise the truth about himself and this connection and everything. And deep insights are coming from heaven in the astral realm. So I feel you've been connecting a lot on the 5D or in dream state, because that's where he's receiving all this information. And the universe is with you, and you know that. It says, wear a cloak of protection and love. So, I feel he's been protecting his heart. That's why he may have been running or hiding or distant. But he's saying, I'm ready to move forward now. How could you still love me after all I've done? So he's realising all of that, and he's coming to an awareness of that. And now he's saying, is it possible to forgive and forget? Can we start again? And that's because he's awakening to the presence of who he is in this journey. And this is like this beautiful spiritual transformation that we've been speaking about earlier in the week, with all this energy being transmuted. So he's preparing to reach out. He's preparing to start again. So give it time, take your time, relax and breathe. It's moving forward in divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Ames. Hi, beautiful Lizzie. Can I have a message from my DM? Of course you can. Let's do a DM confession. What does he want to say to you? He's saying to you, I've written entire messages to send to you, but I always end up deleting them. My fear of intimacy paralyzes me. So he's definitely releasing fears of being intimate, and not necessarily being, kind of intimate in a sexy way. This is more about opening his heart and, fears around that and what that means. So, I do feel he spent, they're saying to me entire nights where he's been thinking of you constantly and writing messages and deleting them. And, they always show me with this card when I tap in with this. Imagine a man in his study writing letters and crumpling them up and putting them in the bin. It's what he's thinking about. Like in the old days before phones and, tablets and computers, that's what we would have done. We would have written things out and scrumpled them up, put them in the bin, carried on writing. If that isn't right, do the same thing. So this is what he's doing. You're on his mind and he's thinking about what to say, which is a huge sign about communication. I have so many fantasies to play out with you when we begin. So it's also fantasizing about you and visualizing the future and what he wants, and he wants to begin. This is the second time this card's come up. It's repeating now. We get parrot guidance because he's wanting you to know that, he's ready for a change. And he's saying to you, I've thought about you a lot lately. So you're definitely on his mind and he's thinking about you and he's preparing to reach out because he's writing out these messages. Even if he isn't sending them yet, he's working it out. So this is the energy they're in, wanting to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? We move it up a little bit. We've got the magical gem welcome angel. Hi, beautiful. Can I please have any messages for my beautiful twin flame? Matt, thank you. He is pulled away. Well, remember, if he's pulled away, he's working things out. So he's saying to you, you inspire me, and I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. So see how the cards are repeating again. So he's saying, I've pulled away because I'm feeling the consequences of what I've done. And you inspire me. So remember, when they pull away, it's nothing you're doing wrong. It's everything you're doing right because you are inspiring them. So he's gone within to work himself out. What do I need to change? What do I need to do? How can I make this right? That's what he's going through. How can I make this right? So he just needs space, Not going to take all of them, too many. So I just want one card, please, angels. Thank you. Yeah, this is the card. I'm terrified of losing you due to my inability to be vulnerable. So he feels like he can't be vulnerable. He's afraid. He's got a barrier around his heart. Okay, he knows that if he opens up, everything's gonna come out. It's all gonna unravel. He fears getting hurt and left alone. And that's an irrational fear. It's a wound he's healing. So he's saying to you, I'm terrified of losing you. So that's why he runs. The masculine sabotage sometimes their own happiness because they're afraid of losing you, divine feminine. So he's saying, I'm terrified of losing you. I know I need to open up and be vulnerable and show you how I really feel. But, it just needs a little bit of time. So keep doing what you're doing. Everything's right. Don't take it personal. You're actually inspiring him to make a change. I hope that helps, okay? Hi, beautiful soul sister Liz. This is from Lizzie Brayford. This question is not for me, but for my oldest daughter. Her boyfriend proposed to her yesterday, and she said yes. How sincere is he? Wow. Well, congratulations to that. Got Joan of Arc. It's the voice of truth. It's truth. He sees her as someone who is very powerful and strong and a leader. Someone he wants in his life. Someone he wants to take care of him. And it feels like right now he needs to be taken care of. That's what he's going through. He may be going through something in his life where he feels like, not necessarily abandonment issues, but he's dealing with something where he wants to feel safe. And she gives him strength. He says, stand strong, focus on your purpose. So they definitely have some form of purpose together, even though they may be young. And I feel that's what you may be concerned about. Is it the right thing at this age? And it says release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So what he's done, he's released any fear about what other people will think, and he spoke his truth. And he sees your daughter as a leader, a real leader and someone who's powerful and strong, and he sees a future. So yes, they've still got a lot to learn and they're growing up together, and you're a big part of that too. But you're not persecuting anyone. He feels he's able to do that as well because of the environment she's been brought up in. So he feels very at ease with things, so he can do that, propose and be open and honest about who he is, and that's beautiful. And that's also a sign of you and your light as a divine feminine, that you're creating that environment. So really it's a credit to you about how you've been bringing up your children. But yes, he is very sincere about it. It's his truth. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Naina, welcome. Hi Liz, where is my DM at on his journey, and how is he feeling about me? Any messages? So where's your DM? Okay, and I know Naina, there's these kind of fears and doubts going on within your connection right now that you're working on. Yeah, he's saying to you, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. So he knows what he wants to say, but he can't find the words to say it. And that's why it can create doubt, and sometimes it creates all that illusion because I can't seem to find the right words. They're there. I feel there's clarity there about his feelings, but he can't get it out. Something holding him back. He's saying, I've been hurt so badly before. Now, he's admitting here that, he's been through something in the past. Now, that could be a love relationship. It could be something from childhood. Core wound is healing. He's saying, I've been hurt so badly before, and I'm afraid of the damage that you could do. Now, obviously, that doesn't mean you're going to hurt him, but what he's saying to you there is, you have so much power over me. You could do so much damage to me. Okay, so he's afraid of letting you in and being vulnerable, a lot like we've just had with that I'm afraid of being vulnerable card. Because he's saying, I've never loved like this. He says, I've never loved like this before. To have you and lose you would be my undoing. So what he's doing is he's trying to keep himself away from you or hold something back from you, because he sees it as easier as being open and loving and honest with you and giving you everything and then being hurt. And it's totally irrational. This is something they have to work through. So he's saying, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. But what he's really feeling is it's his own fear. So remember, whatever the masculines are doing or not doing, it's their own issue. It's nothing connected with the feminine. In fact, the feminine is doing everything right. So he looks at you and he sees you as this radiant being of light. We all see that in you. When I connect with all of you, I feel the way you are. You're not doing anything wrong, Naina. You were doing everything right. It's just taking time. Time to understand, time to realize, time to awaken, time for you to, release all your fears and illusion and struggle too. So I've been hurt so badly before. I'm afraid of the damage you could do. I've never loved like this before. To have you and lose you would be my undoing. When we hear that, we think, I'm afraid of the damage you could do. You could think, what does he think I am? Because you've got this loving heart. But that's even more intense for him, because he's like, wow, what if I have you and then lose you? That would kill him, He's saying the grass wasn't greener on the other side. So if he experienced other people or he went away, it wasn't greener there, okay? It wasn't greener on the other side. It's green and lovely and vibrant with you, and he's letting you know that. It was his own fears that took him away from you, and the angels want you to know that. So what do the angels want you to know? Here we go. We've got Paul the Venetian experiencing grace. Says, share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So this is a time for you to realize your worth and your truth and your power. And, Paul is saying to you, you are experiencing grace right now. Like that beautiful swan on the lake. The divine feminine is about grace and compassion, understanding. Waves of inspiration. They give me fear. So, you're releasing fear. Especially about waves. They're giving me waves as in waves of the twin flame journey. Now, I've done a video on that. The angels tell me that this journey is unique and it's special for everyone. You can't class yourself as in a specific wave or, when things are going to happen. So it's about realizing that your journey is unique. Your journey is special. And even though we experience the same things, and that's why we connect with each other here, because we are soul family, your journey is unique. And, the love that's coming to you is a unique love. It's something that you've never experienced either. That's why it may feel so painful or so crazy or sometimes even so unrealistic that there's going to be a happy ever after. But you're learning that through your grace and your lessons and your understanding. So he wants to communicate. He can't find the right words because he feels like if he opens up, it's going to be his undoing. And that's something he has to go through himself. He has to find the way out. And George went through that, because George was afraid. George emailed me on Twitter, okay? And he said it took him so long to do that, to actually open up in that way, because he was afraid that once he was out there, it would be his undoing. Okay, so I really resonate with that, So it's going to come. Okay, what I'm feeling is what you're waiting on. It's going to come. It's going to take you by surprise, like it did with me when I received that message from George. And it's going to be everything you want to hear. But right now, you're learning to be at peace with things. And, it's like, I really know that you're going through this journey where, you're okay 1 minute and then the pain comes. It comes in waves. But you are bigger than that wave. You are in control of your emotions and your feelings, and you are the wave. So ride the wave. Don't let the wave overtake you. Ride that wave. And that's where you are right now. So he's looking for the words. I hope that helps, okay? Gabrielle, welcome. Hi there. He blocked me this Friday. I guess he's still going through a lot of drama. Well, there you go. You don't need to be a part of that drama, Gabriella. So what the angels are saying is when the masculines block the feminine, it's protection. First of all, when they block you, they're blocking themselves. Okay, so he's also realizing that. But he's processing and he's working things out. So the masculine's blocked for two reasons. They're either processing the feelings about you or processing their situation and how that's related to you. And you're saying, I guess he's going through drama. Okay, so you already know that intuitively, and you're better off out of that drama. So let's use the silence deck if I can find it. Because obviously he's gone quiet on you. So what does he want to say to you during this silence? It's hard for me to not share this particular date or time of the year with you, so I disappear until it's over. So there could be something going on, okay, in his life right now, like a specific date or something that's happening where he finds it very difficult to not be with you at this time, and he's saying, I disappear until it's over. So he's dealing with something. That could be a birthday, an anniversary. It could be something you're not even aware of, but he's dealing with something, okay? And he's saying, I'm preparing to come forward. So, being blocked doesn't mean it's finished and over. And I had to learn that the hard way. I got blocked on every single platform. Not by George. George blocked me, but that was different. By a catalyst who really taught me about all of that, okay? And it was devastating. So when we get blocked, we learn to take back our power. We learn to let go of control because we can't control it. All we can do is surrender it. And he's saying, I'm preparing to come forward, but right now it's hard for me to not share this particular date of the year with you, and I go away until it's over. So he's dealing with something. And you intuitively know he's dealing with drama. So remember, you're being protected. I hope that helps, okay? Let's move it up a little bit. I'm going very slow up the chat, so bear with me, okay? I'm still quite behind here. Got Linda James. Hi, does Richard's higher self have a message for me? So what does Richard's higher self want to say? Here we go. We've got Commander Ashtar. Now, whenever I connect with him, I connect with Archangel Michael, okay? Because I'm more in tune with the angelic realm than, these kind of, commanders and things like that. So he says call to action. So he's being called to action by his guides to move forward, and he wants you to know that. So his higher self is saying to you, I'm being called to action, to take charge, to lead by example, and to walk your talk. So he wants to walk his talk. He wants to do what he's thinking about doing. He wants to do what he said he's going to do. So he's being called into action. So his higher self is letting you know he's being called to you. Not only to you, but to the mission that you share, and that's power. So let's do a message from his higher self as well. His confession, what's he dealing with? His ego. He's saying you're so amazing, it's intimidating. So you intimidate him a little bit because to him, you're everything. You seem to have it all together. You've got things going on. And he's saying, you're so amazing, it's intimidating. So it's just your light that's blinding him a little bit, and that's okay. He's been called to action. So trust is on his way. I hope that helps, okay? Let's move it up a little bit. Got Taz A. Hi, Liz. Are there any messages regarding my life, purpose, career, and where I am on my twin flame journey? So let's do a message. Wow, straight out the deck there. So first of all, Taz, there's an awakening going on. So you're awakening to what your career, life, purpose / mission is. And your twin is awakening to the presence of who he is and who you are, okay? Says the universe is with you. So whatever you're going through right now, you've got support. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So Archangel Michael is protecting you. We've got Lady Venus. You're receiving downloads and understanding. So this is what's coming. You're saying, what do I need to know about my life, purpose, and career? You're already receiving the information. So say to the universe who's got you, what would you have me do? Where would you have me go? Okay, what's next for me? What steps do I need to take? So you'll receive the downloads and the understanding of what the next steps are. It says truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So again, about your twin flame journey, you're receiving signs, synchronicities. You may be connecting in dreams. There's a lot of cosmic power and energy between you. And Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Very powerful when this card comes out, because this is the energy of the divine feminine. You're being given that grace, that deep understanding that this is real, to trust the love. So share your gifts with grace. So you're being guided to share your gifts in a very peaceful, graceful kind of, they give me the word ladylike way, which means you do it your way. Okay, the divine feminine way. It says waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So again, it's coming to you in waves. You may have calm moments. You may have tsunami moments where things are up and down. And that can also cause struggle. But you can handle it. You can handle it. You can ride that wave. You have that power. You are the sky and everything else is the weather. So you can handle it because you have power. So the message coming through for you is everything you're going through right now, you are receiving an understanding of. And you're receiving the downloads and the power and, the strength from heaven to carry on. And I'm more affected than you know. So your twin flame is saying to you, I'm more affected than you know. So there's a big awakening going on. You're receiving everything you need right now from heaven to know what to do. So close your eyes, kind of close your mind off from the outside world. Go within and talk to the universe and you'll know what to do. I hope that helps, okay? Let's move it up slightly then. We've got Tina K. What is happening in my twin flame connection right now? Welcome, Tina. So what do we need to know? What do we need to know? Here we go. We've got you are an angel. Wow. So Tina, you are an angel. So you're being reminded that you are an earth angel, that you have a purpose here, and that everything you're going through is growing your soul. And your masculine sees you as an angel, sees you as a light, a guide, a muse. Okay, someone who's inspiring to them. So the message for you from heaven, these are the cards. We've got, wow, Mary Magdalene. Now, Mary Magdalene is connected with forgiveness energy. So a lot of forgiveness coming into your connection right now. Teacher awakens. So you awaken your twin and they awaken you. Says you have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. So you're being guided to share. And I feel your masculine wants to share, the innermost feelings and what he's feeling and thinking with you. And that's what he's being called to do. So you can share your light with the world because you are an angel. What I'm feeling with this is you're being guided right now to follow your inner call, to share your light and your experiences and your truth with the world. So you have something important to share. That's what you're going through. That's why you're going through specific lessons. And Saint Germain is bringing in karma releasing. So something karmic is being released around your masculine. So I'm seeing this as you, and I'm seeing this as your twin, the masculine and feminine energy. Okay, so you're going through a big healing, you're forgiving, you're releasing, you're working on service, and you're being shown that you are a teacher who is awaiting her next assignment, and your masculine is releasing a lot of karma, especially connected with the violet flame and healing the connection to move beyond drama. It says create your own path and make room for good energy. So he's making room for better times ahead. Okay, in other words, he's clearing away what needs to go. So while he's doing that, you focus on your mission and your truth, and that will bring you together. But you are an angel to him. He sees you that way, and you are an earth angel here to shine your light and share your truth and your power with the world. I hope that helps. Okay, very beautiful. Let's move it up a little bit here. We've got Roxanne Ruiz. Welcome to the family, honey. I've just seen your little green sticker. That's how far behind I'm in the chat, so bear with me, okay? I'm moving it up. So we've got Karina there. Hi, Liz. Any messages from Mark and how he is doing, and any news regarding the karmic situation? Well, we're going to use the messages from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine for karmic situations. So this is the message. I visualize being with you every chance I get. I am learning about the law of attraction. Wow. So he's actually letting you know he's learning more about the law of attraction and how he can manifest in his life. And he's already a master manifester in certain areas, but I feel he's understanding this. He may even be reading books on the law of attraction, or, watching things about the law of attraction, how to bring more things in. And he's visualizing being with you every chance he gets. So I'm not feeling the karmic around him much at all. When I'm connecting with this, he's miles away from her. He's not even there if he is in her presence. But he's with you. This is you and this is him. So you're connected in so many powerful ways. And you've got the number 22. So you're also seeing 2222 or 222, Karina, as a big sign of the changes and to trust the universe to bring you together. But he's actually working with the law of attraction right now to create the way. And you may be doing that too, because you're creating so much in your life right now. The way is becoming clear. And when I started the reading right at the beginning, okay, nobody came in for about 4 or 5 minutes, and I pulled some cards, and we got the Lord Ganesh card coming up for removing obstacles, and the Hope card with love and acceptance. So with love and acceptance, everything moves forward. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, let's move up a little bit here. Roxanne, there you are. Any messages with my DM? So what does your DM want you to know? I'm using the confessions for this one. Okay, the card's coming out. I'm just seeing if anything else is sticking out here. The message is, I've been meditating and expanding my mind. I'm starting to see. So, for some ways, he's connecting with you. Now, meditation is different for everyone. We think of meditation, we think about doing the we think about being very quiet or doing a guided meditation. But meditation can be walking in nature, driving around in the car. I'm not saying meditate driving around, but, it brings a calming energy in. Anything that calms the energy is meditation. For me, it can be when I'm having my morning shower. It gets so relaxing to me. My mind goes off to other places, and I get lots of downloads of information. For some people, that could be having a nice relaxing bath. I love going to a coffee shop and just sitting there. Don't do it as much now, but before union, just watch the world go by. That's a form of meditation. So he's saying to you, I've been meditating, expanding my mind. I'm starting to see. So he's been calming his mind somehow, and that's allowing him to see the truth, to understand, to realize things. And maybe you're doing meditation too, or connecting with him in some way, because I feel a very powerful karmic release and a cosmic connection. So there's karmic release going on, because he's saying to you, I've checked on you to see if you're with someone else. You could have anyone you want. So this is that karmic release. I feel he may have fears around you being with someone else, which could be his own issues that he's dealing with. So if he's with someone, or there's someone around him, or someone from the past, or he needs a closure, he's kind of projecting that on you, because he's saying to you, you could have anyone you want. Why do you want me? So he's dealing with his own insecurities around that. And let's take a ride and explore each other's bodies. So definitely visualize. And I feel when he's in a car, or he could be driving around, or he could be going somewhere, he's thinking about being with you, exploring your body, maybe in a car. Okay, so taking a drive out somewhere. So he's definitely thinking about you and what he wants to do to you, and he's also healing fears around you. But he's saying, I've checked on you. So he's been looking at your pictures or checking you out online to see what you're doing. I hope that helps, okay? Let's just move it up a little bit here. So I've got some repeating messages coming up here as well. So we only have to ask once, and I see him. If I'm guided to him, I see him. So we've got Suresh here. Hi Liz, can I please get a message from my DM on his current energy and a message from the angels for my journey? So let's do a message from the angels for you first of all. Here we go. We've got Beautiful Hope. Now, this is the card that came out at the very beginning. So very clear, this is the message for you and for everyone watching right now. Love and acceptance. He says, love is yours. So you're being reminded that this love is yours. And this is for everyone, not just Suresh. This is for everyone. This love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. So as a divine feminine, we learn that we are worthy of this love. We realize that nobody compares to us and that we are enough. And choose loving thoughts. So Archangel Michael in that quick Q&A yesterday said positive thoughts create positive results. So remember that. Choose loving thoughts about your connection. Use thoughts that become things. Remember that. So be very loving towards your twin in this journey and, trust that it's all working out no matter what is going on. No matter what. And, as well, they're guiding me to share this with you. And this may not resonate with your journey, Suresh, but they're guiding me to share this, okay? Because it's as well about any differences, like the age gap, or if there's any cultural differences or anything in the way. Love and accept that for what it is, because it's teaching you. Me and George had this conversation last night because, it's kind of dawning on me, that I'm approaching 50. I'm 46 in July, I'm approaching 50, and there's 19 years age gap, And I said to George, I said, are you sure that, you wouldn't be happier out there with someone more your own age? And it's not me dealing with a fear. I was just being honest. And I thought I'll just address it and see what he says. And he's like, you are everything to me, And that's the thing, you belong to each other. He doesn't belong with anybody else. He belongs with me. So Suresh, your twin, regardless of what's going on between you, doesn't belong elsewhere or with anyone else. He belongs with you. So Hope is saying, love everything about you and accept everything about you and everything about the connection, regardless of any differences or gaps or anything between you, because it's truly meant to be. So what does he want to say to you? Let's do a silence message. What does he want to say to you? He's saying, yeah, look at this. This really goes with that, okay? You mean more to me than anyone ever has, and I'm learning what that means. So he's learning what that means. You mean more to him than anyone ever has. George says that to me. I'm the one. You're the one for your twin. They don't belong with anybody else, okay? And that's what this message is. This is for everyone. This love is yours. But you have to believe it. You have to own it. Own that power. Because you're their divine feminine, nobody else. Nobody else. So own that power. I hope that helps, okay? And when I share today's daily twin flame reading later, it's going to blow your mind, okay? It blew my mind when I was recording that. So we got Petra there. Hi, Liz. If you were guided, I would like a message from my DM and our journey. So what's happening with your journey right now for Petra? Got two cards. He's saying, I just wasn't ready for you. So you're being reminded that, it wasn't a punishment that you didn't get together at that moment. He just wasn't ready. And, you weren't ready either, because we both have to be ready. And we may feel ready, but the universe knows best. And I can really hand on heart say that as a twin in union. I thought I was ready, but I wasn't. So I just wasn't ready for you. So this is saying there's nothing wrong. It's absolutely right, okay? I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. So, he doesn't forget you. He's never forgotten you, even if you think that he has. He never has. Never, ever, okay? Because they can't, because you belong to each other. He's saying to you, I read every word you've written to me more than once. So again, we've got a double message here because this came out earlier. Thank you for giving me fear. So if there's any fear around if he's just deleted messages or not read them or, just disregarded them or even discarded them, he's saying, I read every word you've written to me and I read it more than once. So I feel that he's still got messages between you, that you've sent each other that he's still reading. And he's saying, I've never forgotten you. Sometimes I read your words to remind myself of this love. And I just wasn't ready for you. So is he ready now? Okay, let's get another deck of cards here. What other decks have we got? These are my tarot series. I was going to do some tarot series, you see, but my phone isn't charged. So I thought I'm going to do a live. So these are the cards. This is Sandra's deck. Memories. I hold on to the beautiful memories of us together, including the first time that we met. I always smile to myself when I think of the wonderful times that we shared, and I can't wait to spend many more happy times with you. So he's thinking about the memories, but he wasn't ready for you at that moment. And he's saying forgiving. So there's still a lot of healing happening here. I know I caused you a lot of pain, and it breaks my heart. I didn't know any better then, because he's saying I just wasn't ready for you then. But I hope you can forgive me. I'm also working on forgiving myself, even though I am finding it difficult. So he needs to forgive himself. So he's still healing. He's still in that trance kind of forming energy. So give it time. But right now he's thinking of you. He's reading your messages. And he's connecting with you in a powerful way. Because he's like, he wasn't ready, but he's getting there now. So this is a big sign. He's closer to union than he ever has been before. I hope that helps, okay? Wow. We've got SNA, welcome, something new from my king. King, I think, or emperor. Thank you to all. Something new from my king. I think that's what you mean, because you've put a crown emoji. So something new from my king. So what does your king want to say to you? We've got communication. Wow. I know it's taken me so long to break this barrier of silence that I created between us. So he's saying he created the silence. So again, it's reminding you it's not your fault. Okay, no matter what's happened. But I need to talk to you. So he's saying I need to talk to you. That's something new that's coming in. I can't hold it in much longer. I'm planning on surprising you with communication soon. So expect communication soon, but don't stress over it. Like I say, it's okay to expect it, but not get disappointed by the expectation. That means just hold it in your heart and your mind, but don't worry about how, when, and, struggle over that. Because just anticipate it coming, but don't worry about the how. So he wants to communicate. I hope that helps, okay? Let me move the chat up a little bit. I've got Anna there. Welcome, beautiful. How is my DM Frank feeling about me? We have no longer contact. Is he happy with his wife? Well, first of all, remember, if there's no contact, there's a reason. Okay, something's been sorted out. Now, you're saying he's with his wife. Is he happy with his wife? Well, he can't be, because you're his twin flame. So he can't be happy with his wife. It's more like he's plodding along with his situation. And he needs to sort that out. So you're actually being protected right now from what's going on with them by not being in contact. So we have to remember that when we're not in contact, it's a good thing, because something is shifting and changing and being healed. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck. There's karmic cards in here. So this is what he's saying to you. Okay, I want us to start a fresh new beginning. I'm looking forward to the happy future we are going to have together. So that tells you he's not happy with his wife. The reason you're not in contact is because he needs to sort out his life. Okay, he's with a wife, he's married. So he can't be with you fully in union until he's divorced. Okay, or until he's separated or he's not with that person. So he's saying to you, I want us to start a fresh new beginning. So that's why there's no contact, because he's gone away to process what he needs to do to make that reality. I'm looking forward. So he's thinking about you in the future, to the happy future we're going to have together. Okay, so in the silence, what does he want to say? Okay, so in the silence, what does he want to say? He's saying, I'm ready for change. Wow, I'm ready for change. So it's like the angels say, no more tears. You've put a crying face there. It's nothing to cry about. This is something to celebrate, because it's showing you the ending is coming to bring in a new beginning. And we feel when that happens that we are going through an ending, but it isn't. It's a transformation into a new cycle. And that's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Karina. Thank you for the donation, honey. I have answered your question, okay? So, again, that's a big sign you don't need to donate to get your question answered because the angels always guide me, okay? We've got Anastasia. Is there a message for me from my DM? So, let's use the silence deck. What does your masculine want to say to you? Got 2 cards coming out. It says, you have to trust me. So, right now, Anastasia, you're learning to trust your twin to find his way back to you. Okay, you have to trust me. And what if you don't like the real me? So he's definitely dealing with some insecurity, about who he is or what he's going through or the real him, okay? What if you don't like that? So he feels like he wears a mask in the world and he wants you to know all of him, the real him. And obviously you'll love him anyway, but he's got fears and insecurities around there and he's saying you have to trust me because right now I'm healing those insecurities to be available for you. Okay, I'm healing those insecurities to be available for you. So we've got, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. So you're receiving signs and so is your twin. So you're both receiving signs about this journey and you can't ignore them any longer. So the signs right now are showing you that this is real, but you have to trust him to find his way. I hope that helps, okay? The Soul's Journey, welcome to the family, honey. Sending you lots of love. Let me just move the chat up a little bit here. We got up. I know I'm a bit behind on the chat, but bear with me, okay? I would love a message from my twin, Tom. So this is for a Soul's Journey. So what does Tom want to say? Here we go. 2 jumping out here. I'm a better person because of you, and I miss you regardless of how things seem. So Tom's saying to you, you've made me into someone powerful. You're making me into the emperor. Okay, he's grown up a lot since, you've met and since you've had this connection. So he's saying, I'm a better person because of you, and that's down to you. Thank you for, awakening me to my truth and who I am and helping me to face my fears and deal with my ego. And I miss you regardless of how things seem. So he's letting you know it doesn't matter right now what's happening in the physical world. He does miss you. And he does think of you regardless of how things seem. He's saying, I care. So this is the same. I miss you regardless of how things seem. And I care. I know I come across like I don't care about you, but I really do. So if he's been indifferent or silent or distant, he does care. I just need to work on myself first to then be able to properly show you how much I care. So he needs to be able to properly show you how much he cares. But he knows he has to work on himself. And that's why he's saying, I'm becoming a better person because of you. And I'm suffering inside. I act like all is well in my world, like I am not bothered that you are not in my life anymore. But the truth is, I'm suffering inside. I just hide it from everyone else. So I feel he's very good at wearing a mask. Very good at wearing a mask or not showing his emotion, being indifferent, when inside he's got this volcano that's ready to explode. And right now your journey is being protected. Even though I've had some pretty dark days on my journey, I really feel protected and guided from above. And I feel that's both of you. So receiving the signs, the synchronicities about this love. And he does care, no matter how it seems. So remember your power and your truth, that you are a being of love and light and you are the one and there's nothing to fear. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just going to move the chat up a little bit, guys, and just let's see what we've got going on here. So got Dreams there. Welcome. My DM is my DM. Is he my real twin flame? Any messages for me? Well, first of all, you've got 2 messages that kind of contradict themselves there. You say my DM. So you are affirming that this person is your twin flame. And you're saying, is he my real twin flame? So the angels are saying to you, this is about you going within and releasing doubt. Okay, because right now you're releasing doubt. You're saying, my DM, is he my real twin flame? Now, take the label away because it's the labels that cause all the confusion. Okay, because everything is moving you where you're meant to be. So take the labels away and focus on you and him and how he makes you feel and what this journey is doing for you and how it's teaching you. So any messages for you about this? Okay, you know your truth, but you have to go within. Would you reject me? So there's fear around being rejected. Maybe you feel rejected right now and you're thinking, is this my true twin flame? Would my true twin flame really reject me? Well, everything is about mirroring energy. So I feel that you're also learning right now to love you and to trust you and to not reject yourself. So what does your DM want to say to you? Got 2 cards. Yeah, look at this. Feel it. When you feel lost and you're not sure, feel it. This is a feeling journey. You know your truth. He's saying to you, I've never felt for anyone the way I feel about you, and I never will. And I feel you know that too. I feel you know that this is your twin because you know that you've never felt this way before and you never will feel this way for anyone else. I also feel the love that you send me. Thank you very much. So he's thanking you for all the love and all the good things you've been doing. I really need it. It helps me to keep going. So the masculines thrive on the feminine's love and light because you are their life force. And when he feels lost, that guides him out of that dark place. I feel lost in my life right now. I'm working on finding my way again. So he's finding his way back to you. So regarding the is he or isn't he, you have to feel what you feel and you have to trust in that. Nobody can tell you. We can guide you, but nobody can tell you because that's something you have to go within and find. You know your truth by the way you feel and the way the journey is affecting you. You know, that's why the twin flame journey is unlike anything else because it teaches you things that you'll never learn anywhere else. It makes you powerful and strong and you'll look back, as we all do, and think, wow, I'm so glad I went through that, even though I didn't enjoy it much at the time, because it's molded me into who I am now. Very powerful. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm just moving the chat up a little. Thank you, Suresh, for the donation, sending you so much love. Right, I'm at the top of the chat now, guys. So if I have missed anyone, I apologise. Again, I'm going to move it back down. So I didn't realise I was that far up in the chat. So let me move it down a little bit. So, you know, if you want from now on, I'll ask you questions again. I'll grab them. So we've got Mariette W. Welcome. Hi, Liz and Soul family. Is there any guidance on my mission today? Is there any guidance on my mission today for Mariette? What do we need to know? Here we go. Guidance on your mission. We've got Lord Shiva, transcendence. Wow. So you are transcending right now. It says rise up. So you're being reminded to rise up above any drama or struggle or, you know, anything that's going on and be bigger than your situation, you know, be bigger than your trigger, they're saying. So rise up and honour your inner force. The steps are being given. Dance with the universe. So when you go with the flow, everything falls into place. So the universe is saying just dance with the journey right now. Enjoy, celebrate you, love your life because the steps are being given to you. Honour your inner force. Rise up. So this is showing you you are a warrior, that you are strong and powerful and you can achieve your dreams and, you know, anything you want to come in. So let's also get, yeah, look at this. You inspire me. So you're very inspiring right now to your twin. You know, you're inspiring to others and to your twin. So just keep doing you. Everything you're doing right now is working for you and it's bringing in power. I hope that helps, okay? Very beautiful. Let's move the chat down a little bit, see if there's any other questions either I have missed. I'm sure I have, so bear with me. Petra, I have answered your question, honey. I've just seen how far along are we in the chat. Roxanne, I do meditate in my dreams. He does fear if I'm flirting with many men, but I'm not. My eyes do not belong to him. Beautiful. And that's the reassurance he needs in that 5D way, you know. We got MZ Colston, welcome, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful angel, Liz and Soul family. Any messages from Corey? So the number 177 came to me. So I also had a dream last night, and it was the weirdest dream. I dreamt I was wearing a dress, and the dress had got holes in it, and I got the number. I think it was 72. Was it 72? Let me check, because that gave me a powerful message for my journey. Yeah, it's important to reconnect with yourself and your internal world in order to experience more clarity in your external world. So that may mean something to someone out there. So for your number, MZ, we got 177. And from Kyle's book here, which I love, he says, your intentions are being heard loud and clear. God is guiding you. Wow, God is guiding you. So you're being guided So this number is coming to you to show you that what you're asking for, what you set, those intentions you're setting, everything you're talking to heaven about, it's been heard loud and clear. And they just made me gnash my teeth together. It's also connected with decisions. Now, what Corey is saying is true self. I'm going through my awakening and opening up to my true self. Wow. And that's absolutely what the energy of the masculine is right now. We got the orca whale for the masculine today, very powerful. And ego. So he's dealing with the ego. Many times I get so lost in my thoughts and fears, and I get stuck in my old ways because of my ego. I'm really trying to free myself from this prison of fear that my ego puts me in. So you're being reminded it's all fear. Everything he's going through is fear-based to find his true self. He's going through an awakening. They're giving me fear as I'm releasing it. And the angels are speaking to you with that number to show you that everything's working out for your higher good. Very powerful. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just moving the chat, not up, so I'm close. I'm just going back a little bit to have a look. We've got Alpedia. Hi, Liz, if you feel guided. I want to ask the angels whether I'm currently experiencing ascension symptoms. I've got very sensitive in my surroundings and headache. Well, as you know, there's a lot of ascension symptoms around, and I've actually woke up with like a real feeling of pain in the throat chakra. So this is about opening up. So, always trust what you're feeling. Always trust what you're feeling. The angels will guide you. So, yeah, we've got Cosmic Gateway. So Horus is powerful. This is eagle energy. This is about movement forward. So this is definitely ascension. It says your thoughts are magnetic and powerful, and miraculous changes are occurring. So, you're going through a huge ascension, and that's why you're sensitive to things going on around you and you're having head pressure, because it's a cosmic gateway. And right at the beginning, I've got Archangel Nathaniel anyway with Lord Ganesh, but Lord Ganesh coming through saying obstacles are being removed. So it's definitely ascension. But if ever you get worried about anything physically you're going through, call on the angels, call on Archangel Raphael, call on Jesus. And then if you are still worrying, obviously, see a doctor, but it's mainly ascension. You know yourself, you trust yourself. I do it constantly. I'm the biggest hypochondriac you can meet. Okay, what do? I start going through something, I grab Archangel Raphael cards. Am I okay? And then the angels guide, they give you answers. Or use a pendulum. Grab your pendulum, just dropping it on the floor there. Grab your pendulum, am I okay? And it will give you reassurance, because most of the time when it's ascension and when it's something wrong. Your higher self knows. Okay, so trust in your higher self, and your body will speak to you as well. I hope that helps, okay? We move the chat down a little bit. We've got Karina, happy you answered in such a beautiful message. Thank you so much. Needed a break from unpacking. I hope it's all going really, really well. Karina's moved into a new home, which is really beautiful. Regina, just finished the angel class today. Archangel Metatron said, I'm full of feminine energy and I can heal other women. That's great. Just like Liz picked a card for me before. Any messages about our union with my DM? What a great message. And obviously divine feminines help divine feminines, which is really powerful. And they are, whether they are men or women, really powerful. Do George was playing his game last night. Not last night, so what were we doing? We were watching Walking Dead last night. I was thinking of the night before. And I went up into his room and he's got cards all over his floor, because men are quite messy, aren't they? And if anyone's seen George's room when I've showed, he's got cards everywhere. And I just picked up one of his decks and I was shuffling his cards. And the message said something completely different than what I read it as. I picked it up and he said, embrace the menopause. But it didn't say that. It said embrace the something else beginning with M. But that's the intuitive message, embrace the menopause. And obviously I'm going through the perimenopause and going through some weird symptoms which are also connected with ascension. So we're being guided to always trust ourselves over anything else. So, if you pick a card up, for example, and it says that this says, what if you don't like the real me? But if you read it as something else, or the angels intuitively give you a different message, doesn't matter what it says, that's coming from heaven. That happens to me constantly. I go to read something, they give me another word, or even your words mix up. So I feel that's also what you're going through, because you're tapping in with who you are, and you're tapping in with the angels. And Remember, Regina, you're going to feel all of this. So the message from your twin is we've got sleepless nights. So it says, during the day, I miss you, but I keep myself busy. Late at night when all is quiet, I feel the pain more, regret, self-blame, anger at myself, the world, and I'm having many sleepless nights. So your masculine is having sleepless nights right now. Seems like in the day he's okay because he keeps himself busy and distracted, but at night you're constantly on his mind. So you may be picking up on that. And we've got you. I'm always thinking about you. You are forever engraved in my heart. So you were one. And yeah, union. So you asked about your union. Your question was any message about our union. It says our union will happen. So he's saying to you, I'm having sleepless nights because I know I need to make changes and I've got thoughts running through my head about you, but our union is happening. Our union will happen when we're both ready. The universe will make sure of it and we are going to have the most beautiful life together. And they give me the number 57 for you. So let me grab this, okay, 57. This is a great book by Carl Gray. Someone said to me, why should we trust what we read in a book that someone else has written? And that's a good point, because it's more important that we trust our intuition over anyone else. So, if you get a number, for example, and you're thinking, well, I don't resonate with that meaning, ask the angels and they will give you insight into your mind. They may give you a sign, or you may overhear something or see something. There is the answer about that number. So, you always be your own in a guidance system. Always be your own in a guidance system. So message says, belief makes manifest. Imagine what you're asking for is already in your hands and in your life. And they're giving me 58 there too. The bumps on your journey are now being ironed out. Know that the worst of the situation is over. Wow. So Regina, for you, you're moving to another level here. You're moving to another kind of cycle. There's a new chapter starting. Very powerful. Hope that helps. Jeannie, welcome, beautiful. Hi, beautiful Liz. Just in case you were led to my questions, what about my DM and our mission? Wow. What about your DM and the mission? So first of all, we've got determination. There are many obstacles in my way, but I will not stop fighting for our love. And remember the other night, I would do anything for love. That's what you're learning, that you do anything for love, but not just for love of each other, for the love of humanity, for the love of this life and what this earth is and everything beautiful that God created. There are many obstacles in your way, but you'll not stop fighting for this love. So what I'm really feeling is, the questions about your masculine and your mission is to fight for what you want, to move through any obstacles, to overcome them, to get through them together and separately, to move where you're meant to be. That's what our mission is. And sometimes we think, what's our mission? What's our mission? But you're already on it, because all the things you go through on your journey are parts of your mission, because you learn them and you heal from them, and then you can share them with the world. I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk about this journey if I hadn't experienced it firsthand. So we go through things on our journey that are part of our mission. And that's what the angels are letting you know. So right now, your mission is to overcome the obstacles, to be together and to fight for this love and to also help humanity. So let's do another card for you. Wow, look at this. So we've got here Radha, soul flame. So you're being reminded that you are soul flames. That means you are eternal. You are twin flames. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. So that's what we do on this journey. Experience relationship harmony and healing. So part of your purpose together is going to be to experience a relationship with each other and to have that with harmony and balance. To awaken your hearts. We've got Lady Nada. Says awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. So it also needs to be an equal balance. You guys loving each other equally, giving to the world equally, and you've got the Holy Spirit. Wow, expect miracles. So the Holy Spirit is guiding you to your mission and purpose. And there's miracles coming in. It says remember that only love is real. What a beautiful message. Only love is real. Fear is illusion. Doubt is illusion. Struggle is illusion. Only fear is real. Well, look, they're saying that. Thank you. Love is real. That's what we overcome. Okay. If you're saying only fear is real, if you're thinking that in your mind and affirming it, that's what's going to be brought into the reality. And I'm addressing everyone. We all do that. We all go through that where we think the fear is real because we're affirming. And the angels are very clear about this. We have to make sure that we're not affirming the fear. That's why when I shared that community post the other day, and I spoke about that yesterday in the video, we can affirm it using words like he's never going to contact me. It's never going to happen. We're putting fear-based illusion into our reality. We're affirming that. And that's a fear that we are affirming as real. So we have to change that and say, I know he belongs with me. I know that I deserve this love. I know I am worthy of this love. And I remember that only love is real. So think about what you're saying to yourself, what you're affirming about your journey, what you're speaking into existence. Because are you making fear real in your life or love real in your life? This love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. And we're shown that. So what I also feel is you are learning to overcome fear by allowing the journey to unfold naturally. Spirit has your back. The universe has your back. You are safe. There's nothing to fear. So your mission is to realize that, love is the answer to all of the questions and fear is real, created by the ego that edges the goodness out and brings in struggle. And we overcome struggle by focusing on faith. I hope that helps. Okay, very powerful. Donna, I haven't seen a question by you, so let's do a message for Donna. Okay, the beautiful Donna Harvey. Yeah, I asked a question before. I haven't seen your question. So let's do a message from your masculine. And, wow, we've got rooftops. And let's do a message from the angels. There we go. So this is for Donna. I haven't seen your question, but this is an answer for you. First of all, we've got rooftops. And I love this because it reminds me of the song Rooftops by Jesus Culture. It says, I can't wait for the day that I am ready and able to shout out our love from the rooftops to let everyone know just how much you mean to me. I am going to get there. So your twin is saying, I'm going to get there. And he's communicating with you through music. And so are your guides. You have this huge connection with Archangel Sandra. Master Jesus, forgiveness. So a lot of forgiveness coming into your connection here. It says you are on the path of light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So there could be some healing around the Father energy. That could be the love of God, the creator, the universe. Or it could be a father healing. So your dad could be around you right now, or, your twin's dad, or any other kind of father energies like granddads or ancestral fathers around you, guiding you to open your heart. And we've also got Freya, phases and cycles. So a new cycle coming into your life here says there is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So there's a lot going on within your connection and a lot of psychic insights, signs, synchronicities, especially around the full moon, that move things forward. I hope that helps. Okay, I know I didn't answer your question directly, but that's what the angels want you to know. Okay, so we just move it up a little bit here. I'm at the top again. I don't know how I'm doing this, so I'm at the top. What I'm going to do then, shall we pull some cards for everyone? Shall we pull some cards for everyone? So I'm at the top of the chat there. So let's pull some cards. I know obviously we got the love and acceptance card, and we also got Lord Ganesh coming through as well. But what else do we all need to know? Everyone watching right now. Wow. Okay. So I've got some cards here. Okay. This is for everyone and from your DM. So I've got some cards. This is like a little mini reading there. And then if there are any other questions, I'll read them at the end. So first of all, we've got Krishna devotion. Devotion. So remember, you are devoted to each other and you're also devoted to this journey. It says, trust your spiritual guidance. So trust the readings you receive that resonate with you. Because you're going to watch readings, maybe on this channel, maybe on different channels, but, they're not all going to resonate with you. So trust your own intuition, your own spiritual guidance. You know your truth and your commitment has been recognized. So the angels are saying to all of you, your commitment to this journey and your commitment to your twin, it has been recognized. You were loved unconditionally. What a beautiful message. You were loved unconditionally. You were loved beyond measure. This is an unconditional love, which means you can't put conditions on it. And we've got best thing. Sometimes the best thing for us is what we're going through. And we have to remember that. We are the best thing that's ever happened to our twin, and they are the best thing that's ever happened to us, even if we feel like it's a struggle, because it's making us stronger and turning us and molding us into who we're meant to be. It says, you touch me and connect me with me, and start again, Liz. You touch me and connect with me in ways that I never knew were possible on a soul level, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You are truly the best thing that has ever happened to me. So your masculine is letting you know that, but this is also the angels saying everything you're going through right now is actually the best thing for us. We've got new start, so a new beginning coming in. A new start with you is all I'm dreaming about day and night, and it's coming in for us. I am making it happen. So this is saying this new beginning is ahead. The masculines are doing the work. It is making, this way is being made, even if they can't communicate. I'm getting this blur coming out because sometimes they can't communicate this to you. So they show you in signs, synchronicities, music, and other ways. Guidance. You get signs, thank you, through guidance. I'm following the guidance that I'm receiving, and it's leading me directly to you. Okay, it's leading me directly to you. So you're being brought back together. And we've got love. Remember, love is the answer. I loved you from the first moment that I saw you. I've always loved you, even when I denied it to myself and to you. I love you today, and I will love you forever. What a beautiful message. So love is real. And we've got Lady Portia, divine order. So it's all in divine order. It's in divine timing. It's absolutely as it's meant to be. It says, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So everything you're going through, it's unfolding perfectly. It's happening the way it's meant to, but always do what you feel is right. And what that means is, if you're being guided to do something, do it. Even if it seems to knock the journey back, it's happening to move it forward. That's when you're thinking, I really want to contact my twin, and you feel you need to, but you're thinking, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? Do what you're guided to do, but don't have any expectations. Let go of that and trust in the love. Very powerful, okay? So let me go back up the chat. I've just seen a message come in. So we've got Simpy there. Simpy, love my way. Hi Liz, I've been having dreams about my DM the past few days. Does he have a message for me? Thank you. If you've been dreaming about him, you're connecting. He's letting you know that you're on each other's mind. So the message is desire. So that the desire is there. It says you are everything I have ever wanted and more, and I deeply desire you in ways you can't even imagine. So the reason you are having these dreams is because you are desiring each other, and you're desiring to be together, not only because you love each other, but for your mission. This is all part of your mission right now. It says, I now understand that you and I have an important mission together, and I'm getting ready to step into my power and make things happen so we can do what we are here to do. Very powerful. So you've got a mission together. So the reason you're dreaming is because it's moving forward into the physical world. So trust in that love. I hope that helps, okay? Eva, welcome. Hi Liz, can I have a message about my journey, my DM, please? This is a gorgeous deck. This one, by the way, if you're wondering what this deck is Divine Masculine Honesty and Realizations from the beautiful Sandra Cole, World Illuminator 11. So Eva, this is your message. Beautiful. It says, you are beautiful inside and out in every way. I hope you realise just how beautiful and amazing you are. I love you for who you are as you are. Now, doesn't that resonate with today's Divine Feminine message with the buffalo? Okay, you are perfect just as you are. So the message for you about your journey is see it as beautiful. It's perfect as it is. It's absolutely where it's meant to be in this moment. And your masculine is acknowledging that to you, saying you are beautiful to me inside and out in every way, just the way you are. So things are moving forward. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Here we go. I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. So, your masculine has never forgotten you. This journey is not over, it's just beginning. And it's like the universe saying, I haven't forgotten you. Okay, everything's moving forward. Everything is as it's meant to be. It makes me smile because when I was at the hospital having these blood tests done, I was telling you about when I did that ascension video. I've still got the bruise, made a bit of a mess of my arm. But there was a thing on the waiting room, it was on there, like a sign, and it said, "We haven't forgotten you, even if you think we have." And it just made me smile because I thought that's a message from the universe, because sometimes we think we've forgotten. We think we've been forgotten, but we haven't. Even if we don't get a question answered sometimes in a Q&A, we think we've been forgotten, but the angels are always speaking to you. May not come to you directly, but it comes to you in an indirect way. So we have to learn to see through the illusion and to be aware of our surroundings and our environment and how we feel, because we're always receiving answers. It's very, very powerful. Hey V, we got Beyond Indigo Divine Guidance there, sending you so much love. We got Debbie Macefield, welcome beautiful, welcome to the family. We got V there, hi Liz, what is in Ben's headspace? Where are things headed with him? So V, are you going through any heart palpitations or any breathlessness right now? I've just picked up on that with you. That will ease, it will get easier, okay? It's ascension, whatever you're going through. So the angels want me to tell you that. So where are things headed with him, with Ben's headspace? So we've got, you feel like home to me. Wow. So Ben feels like you're home. When he's with you, he feels safe, he feels comfortable, he feels cozy. He feels all the things that really you do want him to feel. So that's how he feels. What else does he want you to know? Loyal. He's loyal to you. I am loyal to you and only you. Everything else is an illusion, and it will soon come to an end so we can be together. So he feels like home. You feel like home. He's loyal. He wants this relationship to move forward. You just may be dealing with some fears. So what else do we need to know for the beautiful V? We've got the Miriam Sacred Vision. Wow, this is also like a twin flame energy here. Sacred Vision. Hold your vision of what you want. It says, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all, and remember that love has no boundaries. So have that vision, the end result. Okay, everything's going to move forward for you in divine and perfect time in the way you've always dreamed of it being. But you must forgive the past too. I feel there may be some things being healed still from the past. Okay, and that could be previous people. I know that you've been dealing with catalyst energy too. So heal, forgive, and everything will move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Iris, welcome. Hi, Liz. Can I have a message from angels on my twin flame journey? Okay, can I have a message from the angels on my twin flame journey? Let's get a message from your masculine first of all. I'm frustrated about what I have not yet achieved. So your twin is feeling that. You may be mirroring that. You may be feeling that too. So if there's any frustration around the connection, it's because of what hasn't yet been achieved. And that's okay, because it's all in divine timing. Maybe you're thinking, oh, I should be in union by now, or, I should have this specific thing by now. But it will come when it's ready. And that's what you're being reminded of. So what else do we need to know, please, for Iris? We've got, I just wasn't ready for you. So he's saying to you, I just wasn't ready. So you're being reminded it just wasn't the right time. So don't be frustrated because it hasn't come around yet. So what does he want to say to you? Communication is coming. I know it's taken me so long to break this barrier of silence that I created between us, but I need to talk to you. I can't hold it in much longer. And they're giving me, when you need to cough something up, like a big bowl or something in there, that's what's come. Something big is going to come up. I'm planning on surprising you with communication soon. So I feel that when he comes forward to you, he's going to cough something big up. Okay, he's going to cough something out that he hasn't said for a while, or something he hasn't yet said at all. Something's coming, okay? Rebecca, welcome. Hello, Liz. I appreciate you so much. Can I get a message from my twin flame, Derek? Of course you can. I appreciate you. So a message from Derek. Derek's saying to you, you inspire me to become a better person. I love how there's so many mirrored cards and parrot guidance cards in all these messages today. This has come out so much today. The feminine inspires the masculine. They're a better person because of you. And your masculine, Derek, is saying you inspire me to become a better person. So he wants to change. He wants to change not only for himself, but for you. So you be proud of it. He's saying to you here, he's saying, again, there it is, best thing. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. And everything that's happening right now is for the best too. It says, you touch me and connect with me in ways that I never knew were possible on a soul level, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So every area of his life, you affect him. You are truly the best thing that has ever happened to me. So you're being reminded to trust in this love, to trust that it's all happening for a reason, whatever is going on. And we've got, wow, Paul the Venetian coming up again here, experiencing grace. So this is divine feminine essence, power, elegance, radiance, that light. It says, share your gifts with grace, waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So things are coming to you sometimes on waves. Sometimes you feel high, sometimes you feel low. We have to ride it out. I hope that helps, okay? Let's just move it up a little bit then. Just need to get my breath a little bit then. So we've got Nothing Muffins, great to see you. I've been going through a bit of a crisis of faith lately. We all do. It's okay. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It's how we find faith. Feeling unusually down lately and having serious doubts. And when we go through those dark times, that's how we find faith, okay? Keep feeling like I'm just irrational. Feel like I may be mistaken about things. We all have been there. Trust me, I've been there. I'm sure everyone watching this has been there too. Put a heart in the chat if we've all been through that. We have. So it's nothing to worry about, okay? You're not going crazy. You are sane. So what do the angels want you to know? Okay, what do the angels want you to know? And it's really good to see you as well. So we've got Hilarion divine healing. So you're going through a healing. It says, honor your sensitivity. So everything you're feeling right now, honor that. It's okay to feel it. It's okay to have these moments where we're unsure and we don't know. It's how we find faith. Retreat to recharge and heal. So right now is a time for you. And it's time for you to recharge and heal, to recharge your batteries, to reconnect with heaven, to call on the angels and ask them to buoy your faith. It says your light can support others. So I'm really feeling that everything you're going through right now, all this doubt and all this kind of crazy energy you're feeling, it's all part of your journey so that you can actually support others with your light. Because, we find faith so we can talk about faith and, be in the energy of it. So what's happening within your journey right now? Got a couple of cards coming out here. So the message is, I'm reminded of you constantly. So you are reminded of each other constantly. Even if you're not sure what that means or if it's real or you're going through the doubt, you see the signs. The signs come to you to buoy your faith. I'm in a much better headspace now. So it feels like your person is becoming much clearer about things. And as they become clear, you're going through doubt because it's like the roles are reversing a little bit. So I feel you're actually experiencing some divine masculine energy, which always comes in when we're getting close to where we're meant to be. And my mind and heart always come back to you. And that may be causing fear because you're thinking, why do my mind and heart always come back to this person? Why can't I move on? All these things show you that this journey is real. So everything you're going through right now is helping you to find your faith and find your feet. But it's a time to recharge, to give back to you, to, just do you for a little bit and not think about anything else. To say yes to you and no to the other things or people or situations that aren't quite working right now. So you're going through a big renewal. You've got decisions to make too. They're giving me tooth pain. So there's some decisions to be made around your life to move things forward. But it's okay to have those doubts and questions because that's how we find faith. I hope that helps, okay? Geo Black Roses, welcome, beautiful. Hi, Liz, I would like to know any messages in my twin flame journey and any messages from my DM. So what does your DM want to say? The age gap makes me anxious but doesn't turn me away. So if there's an age gap between you, and remember this isn't always physical age, it could be emotional age, spiritual age. They're giving me a block there. The age gap makes me anxious but does not turn me away. And the anxiety around it can be a lot different than we think. Okay, because like with George, he says it made him anxious, not because he thought there was anything wrong, but because he was a bit nervous. So it's more nervous energy. So the age gap makes me nervous, but it doesn't turn me away. So whatever the age gap is, whether it's a physical age gap or, a spiritual age gap, he's dealing with it. And we've got no other compares to you. So again, I spoke about this earlier. Anyone dealing with an age gap connection, nobody else compares to you. Okay, it doesn't matter, or a lifestyle difference, or a cultural difference, religion, or anything, whatever it is that may be, between you that's different, it's actually what turns them on. Okay, there's no other compares to you. It's very powerful. So let's do a message from your masculine. Here we go. Working hard. I am working hard on myself and my financial stability so I can have the foundation I wish to have for our life together. So he wants to create a solid foundation. He wants to be stable financially. So there may also be gaps financially here that he's dealing with, or he needs to sort out something financially to move forward and be able to give to you everything that you deserve and want and need. And, we never need anything financially or materially from our twin flame, but, they want to bring that in. They want to be able to provide and, give in equal measure. And that's what's coming into your connection. I hope that helps. Okay, powerful. Giving me a deep breath there. So let me move it down a little bit. Nothing muffins, I'm having a lot of health problems. If you're having health problems, call on Archangel Raphael, call on Jesus. And when we go through health problems, it's always a sign to give back to ourselves, to ask our body, what does it need? And, we've been talking about that in the daily twin flame readings. What does your body need? Sometimes it can be just something simple, like taking off your nail varnish. Honestly, I felt so much better. And I know they don't look very nice. It's nice to have flashy nails. And, I've never had long nails anyway. But I've always, tried to keep them natural instead of putting big false ones on and stuff, because they can hurt your nails too. They actually feel nice. I feel fresh. I haven't been wearing lipstick. I've been wearing less makeup. I don't wear much anyway. I'm even not using hair dye right now. And my body feels refreshed. It feels like we're going through a cleanse. And I was talking to Sandra about this yesterday. Sandra the Saint from World Illuminator, this natural energy. So we're being guided to be, just more natural in everything we're doing right now. In our body, our mind, going with the flow, just being at ease with things, and that's you being you, and that's perfect and whole just as it is. Really powerful. We've got Geo, 7-year difference between us, religion difference also. Yeah, there you go. So nothing at all to worry about, nothing at all. I've been going nearly 2 hours. I think I might call it a day then, guys. It's just been really nice to jump on and connect with you. And, George is on a driving lesson. He's got a 3-hour one today. He's got his test on Thursday. So send him lots of love and power. It's actually supposed to snow then too, so let's hope it goes ahead. But yeah, he's going to be driving and, driving forward. We've already got a car as well, so he's excited about that. So another sign the masculines are taking charge in 2022. And it's so powerful. I said to George this morning, because obviously, things are moving forward in the next 2 years. Are going to be the years where you see unions really taking place. I don't mean this year, they're happening this year, but 23 and 24, there's going to be a lot of marriages and commitments coming in for twins and things like that. And I said to George, maybe we should start thinking about actually doing a meet and greet, and meeting up, like doing somewhere where we go and you guys can come. And I said, would you be up for that? And you guys know he's a very quiet, private person. He doesn't show his face on camera, and I can't really get him on my channel or anything like that. And he's like, yeah, I think I might be up for that. So the masculines are moving forward. They're driving forward. Changes are coming in. They're kind of thinking about things that they haven't thought about for a while, or they haven't been able to make happen. So a lot of changes coming in. A lot of changes, okay? I had a crazy amount of signs yesterday. Yes, signs everywhere. Synchronicities. Powerful messages. And thank you, Lizzie, for this lovely live chat. Good luck, George. And, it's just really nice to come on and connect with everyone and, be with everyone. I really wanted to do that too because, I had some strange things happening in my email yesterday and I put a post on about that. I've removed that now. But, that's why obviously my featured channels now, it's just got me and George on. But whenever I go through anything like that, what gets me through is coming on and talking to you guys live and, being around your energy, because we boost each other up. I may boost you up, but you boost me up too. We're kind of exchanging energy, and that's why I love the chats, because you guys connect with each other and talk to each other, not just live, but also in the comments section, and sending each other power and love, and it's just beautiful. Oh, thank you, Liz, for your time connecting, as I miss talking to you, and I miss doing lives. I really do, and I'm sorry I'm not doing more. But obviously, I'm trying to get so many videos out there right now, and the angels are guiding me. I've got decks I want to create as well, and it's finding the time. It's like there's not enough hours in the day sometimes. But that's why I thought, I'm going to jump on today and just say hey to everyone. So it was lucky my phone needed charging. Well, there they are. They just blocked throat chakra there. That's the angel saying, stop rambling on now, Liz. Stop rambling on and get on with your day. So everybody have a wonderful day. Sending you so much love. What time is it? Well, it was 12:10. So I'm going to share the Divine Feminine, the Daily Twin Flame reading now, and it's really, really powerful. It's about doors opening and permanent union. So make sure you check that out. So sending you lots of love, mwah, and I'll speak to you soon.